It's Message Monday again, and I'm going to go ahead and answer the next question, which is what was my experience with both the biopsies? And just background knowledge, a biopsy is when they remove cells of tissue to be tested in a lab. So the first biopsy that I got was on my neck, and that was a core needle biopsy, and it's basically a larger needle that has a cutting edge that extracts columns of tissue in a suspicious area. And first of all, anything by your neck that is sharp is extremely scary. But I did learn that the tissue by your neck is very, very strong because it's protecting something. So you really have to put some force to get a biopsy, and you want it to be really far in there so that way you get a good sample. And they just make a little incision, local anesthesia, go in. My doctor needed 8 samples. So by the end of it, I was pretty much screaming, begging him to stop because it was horrible. But I thought that was bad. Then I had my bone marrow biopsy at the end of treatment. I mean, you guys probably all remember that. And that was much worse. If I ever had to do that again, I would be asked to be put to sleep. Again, they just use local anesthesia. They make an incision. It's in your lower back by your pelvic area, your tailbone area, and they have to cut through all the muscle and all the tissue to get to the bone. And then once they get to the bone, then they have to drill through the bone, and it's not like they have a hand drill. They literally use like a corkscrew and drill in. I'm screaming. My mom's holding my back down. My oncologist is also holding my legs down because they're flailing and is trying to drill into my back. And finally he gets through and has to suck out bone marrow, which you can feel, by the way, in your entire body. The local anesthesia only works for the skin. Now, when I say they were both horrible experiences, in the scope of things, they're not that bad. When you think about chemo and hospital stays and symptoms, they're not that bad because it's a short-lived pain, whereas those linger on for months and years. I went into both of the biopsies completely blind. I had no idea, so it was better for me. So I wasn't anticipating anything. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any other questions, please comment on this video. Go ahead and visit my website for more information. Thank you, guys.